Hello, my name is Valerie, and this is my signature assignment, my future goals as an educational studies major. So, once again, introduction, I am Valerie Choi, and I am planning to become an elementary school educator, and I just put some pictures of my role models growing up, Miss Honey, Miss Frizzle, and then Janine from Abbott Elementary. Emotional intelligence measures 5 key areas: self-awareness, self-management, motivation, empathy, and relationship management. These components help us understand not only how we think and feel, but how our emotions influence the people around us. In the field of education, especially at the elementary level, these skills are just as important as academic knowledge. One area where I rank particularly high in is empathy. And this ranking high in this category will allow me to hone in on the strength in the classroom and foster an environment that is based on kindness and equality. Having a strong sense of empathy allows me to better understand my students' emotions, challenges, and perspectives. By recognizing these differences that my students will come into the classroom with, I can create an environment that is built on kindness, equality, and respect. When students feel understood, they are more likely to feel safe, confident, and ready to learn. In addition to this, self-awareness and motivation can help me understand what drives me as an educator. And I put a quote up there: how well you can recognize and understand the moods of others. And by recognizing what inspires me, such as helping students grow and succeed, I can channel that passion into positive classroom interactions. This awareness allows me to manage my emotions effectively and model healthy emotional behavior for my students. And this slide kind of just talks about why it's really important to have close relationships with individuals in the industry. First, relationships provide valuable learning opportunities. Connecting with experienced educators, mentors, and school leaders can allow me to gain insight that simply cannot be learned from textbooks. Veteran teachers can share classroom management strategies, lesson planning tips, and real-life experiences that can help prepare me for challenges that I may face. Secondly, relationships open doors to opportunities. In education, many jobs, internships, and student teaching opportunities can come from networking and personal connections. When administrators, professors, or mentor teachers know my work ethic and dedication, they are more likely to recommend me for positions. Expanding my circle of influence increases my visibility in the field and can help lead me to career advancement and professional growth. Finally, support is essential in the teaching profession. Teaching is rewarding, but it's also very emotionally and mentally demanding. Having a strong support system of colleagues and mentors can make a significant difference in preventing burnout. Fellow educators understand the unique challenges of the classroom, and they can provide advice, encouragement, and reassurance during these difficult times. Knowing that I'm not alone can help create resilience and strengthen my ability to continue making a positive impact on the students. I am deeply motivated by the opportunity to help children build strong academic foundations and develop a love for learning at an early age. The elementary years are some of the most important in a child's educational journey. It is during that time that students learn fundamental skills like reading, writing, and math. These are the skills that can help shape their future success. More importantly, it is when they begin to form attitudes about school and learning. I want to be the kind of teacher that makes learning exciting, engaging, and meaningful, so that students can develop curiosity and confidence that lasts a lifetime. Teaching at this level also allows me to nurture more than just the academic growth. Young students are developing socially and emotionally every day. In the classroom, I would have the opportunity to help children build strong social skills, practice empathy, and develop healthy ways to express their emotions. Teaching provides all 3 of these elements that I listed here: autonomy, personal development, and goal achievement. And as an educator, I will have the autonomy to design engaging lessons and create a positive classroom environment. I can create personal growth as I continue learning and adapting to meet my students' needs, and perhaps most importantly, I will experience goal achievement, not just in my own accomplishments, but in the progress and success of my students. And these are my role models: Malala Yousafzai. She is a global advocate for girls' education. As many of you guys know, she did survive an attack for speaking out about the right to education for women. and she co-founded the Malala Fund to expand access to schooling. She's one of my role models because she demonstrates courage and dedication to ensuring education is accessible to all children worldwide. Maria Montessori, she is the founder of the Montessori method of education, which emphasizes hands-on learning, independence, and child-led exploration. She believed that children learn best in carefully prepared classrooms that support natural curiosity. Her approach is still widely used around the world today. And she is one of my role models because she transformed early childhood education by focusing on respect for the child and individualized learning. And my last role model is a family friend. Her name is Fatima Sanchez. She's a first-generation college graduate Latina, and she also works in a low-income school district, and she works overtime for her students. She puts in her own money into her students as well. So that's why she's one of my role models. As we watched in the TED Talk by Heidi Harmon, real change happens when people turn advocacy into action by getting involved, showing up in their communities, and stepping into leadership roles. For me, that means not only caring about my students' success, but actively working to ensure that they have the resources and support that they need to thrive. Advocacy in education begins with speaking up. I will advocate for additional academic or emotional support services when students need them. Whether that means recommending tutoring or connecting the families to counseling services, I will take responsibility for ensuring my students are not overlooked. I also plan to work closely with parents, counselors, and fellow educators, because supporting a child's growth requires a team effort. Beyond academic advocacy, I am committed to promoting inclusivity and kindness in my classroom. I will intentionally teach respect, fairness, and empathy towards others. Students learn not only from instruction, but from observation. By modeling positive behavior, patience, and strong character, I can help create a classroom culture where every child feels valued and accepted. Yay! And that's my end of my presentation. Thank you.